I am David Fedor and I work for Smail Auto, but not as a salesman. In fact, I don't know much more about cars than a regular person. That's why we thought it would be fun to do a series of videos of me getting to explore some new cars to get things from a different perspective. So I'm here today at Smail Acura seeing which car they're going to let me get in, play around, and explore. So let's go find out.
Here it is, Clint Robbins.
David, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This is the new 2017 Acura MDX. This particular model is the super handling all-wheel drive tech package. You can see that it has the new diamond pentagon grille. Here's the keys. Enjoy the ride.
All right, let's do this.
All right, now before we drive anywhere, I'd like to get my hands in and start poking around and seeing some of the features before we start moving. So off the bat, this is actually the first car I've ever been in that has a push button start and this, I don't even know what to call it, the electronic shifters. Put my foot on the brake, I have the key fob, I'm gonna push and it started. That's actually kind of cool. Right off the bat, I'm gonna take a look at these cup holders because that's awesome right there. It could control the different sizes of cars or different sizes of cups that you want to put in here. The water bottle that I drink out of is larger, so the water bottle that I use is a little bit larger and doesn't fit in my cup holders in my car. So this is something that I would want to definitely check out before I bought a car. As little and as silly as it sounds, cup holders are super important because you use them every day. What's this thing? We got a power outlet in here, 12 volt. 180 watt max, whatever that means. So we got that and a little place to put stuff. I'll put my change in there probably. Nothing else back there. This thing. Hidden compartments. Hidden compartments are always fun. This looks like there are some more outlets in there. We have, how do these open up? They just flip down. It looks like some USBs. An auxiliary cable so you could plug in your iPod right into there. Another USB. What's this one? That's another big one down there. So we have more outlets down in there. And this slides back to get you access to that. And it looks like there's some ridges on here so that it keeps stuff. I bet you, I don't have my phone on me, but yeah. You can put your phone right there and it won't slide around. That's pretty neat. So we have two levers here. Look at that. Okay, so this opens up twice. It opens up once as a little compartment and then into the bigger one, and that's the same one as the one down here. So if you don't want to slide this, you could open this and get down there too. Lots of oh, and this slides. Hey, check that out. Let's take a look. We have some lights. We have push tilt. I think this must be like one of those alert things. I don't know what these dots are. And I don't know if I want to push them. Actually looks like a house on here, so I'm guessing that might be some sort of garage door opener. That might be a programmable garage door opener. That's a good thing that we're gonna ask Clint later when he comes back, find out what these are. But let's push this and see what happens. Oh, something happened up there. Look at that, it's a sunroof. Uh-oh. So that's pretty neat. Just one button closes it. And it's still open, but oh, the sun's too bright. I don't want to be so sunny. I'm gonna close this now. That's better. All right, so let's take a look at the back seat, and already I could tell there's a lot of space in here. I'm a tall guy, and I could fit very comfortably back here without any problem. So that's good. The seats are nice and soft. But what instantly draws my eyes is this console here. It's the back of that console has some vents and I can feel the cool air coming out of there right now. And it looks like temperature controls that might be specific to the back seat as well. So that's kind of neat. So the drivers up front can be a different temperature than the passengers in the back. And 2 outlets for some phone plugs too. That's going to be awesome because everybody always fights over. I have one in my car right now, and my wife and I always fight over who gets to charge their phone. Sorry, honey, I didn't mean to put you on blast. But that's neat to have that here in the back seat. Looks like there's some pockets here, so you can put some stuff back there. Seat belts. Oh, check that out. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that does. It appears to be, that's not an extra seat belt because this might be some kind of middle seat belt. I bet you that's a middle seat belt. We'll ask Clint about that too when he gets back. But I think that might be, that's kind of cool. So that just hangs on up here. How do I get it back up? That's kind of neat. And then, does this pull down as an armrest? It does. Look at that. We got an armrest and some cup holders. We got secret cup holders here. That's pretty neat. They don't have the expanders. They're just the regular ones. But that's pretty cool. And then how's that door look over there, Brian? Looks like we got window controls, we got the locks, and we got a nice pack. Yeah, something could fit in there if you're doing a drink. Something I do want to point out that I think is kind of cool is that they have the word center printed right on here. There's always that weird, awkward thing where you get in the back seat with somebody else and you're each grabbing one and you don't know whose is whose. And it clearly says on their center, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, let's go into the back. Let's take a look at this third row seats. Let's move these seats up. There's a button here. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? That was one button. One button, just push that up. I'm gonna do that again because that was cool. Look at that, no hands, and it pulled it up. All right, I'm gonna crawl back here into the third row and see how much room. It does feel obviously smaller, but you got the cup holders here. You got these latches. I bet you that's for strapping stuff down. These probably pull down, so we'll try that out. Do me a favor, Brian, let's close these. All right, so I'm like 6'3", and I could fit back here. I'm not gonna wanna ride back here for hours, but if we're going somewhere locally, let's fold these all the way down. Do they fold all the way down? I'm sure they probably do, right? Maybe they don't. That might be something we ask Clint later to see if these fold all the way down too. Because if that folds up and this one folds up, one hand from all the way on the other side. Let's go on the back. All right, let's check out this back. All right, now this is something cool too that I haven't seen personally yet. I know they exist, but the easy one-touch electronic hitch, hatchback, whatever that is called, tailgate, that thing opens pretty sweet, pretty easy. And then let's see these guys being folded down. Oh, did you see how that folded down? That's pretty neat. That can't be easier, can't be simpler. And that folds down for a lot of storage. There's a little compartment over here too, and another outlet. There's outlets all over this place. So there's an outlet back here for the third row. There's this little thing. We got these strap hooks over here that if you're hooking stuff down, you could tie down. And then what's this? Oh, look at that, another compartment. Another compartment where you could put stuff in. This whole thing comes out too. What is down there? Oh, look, car jack. What's over here? I bet this is another storage area where you could just probably, something else could probably fit in there. Emergency refueling funnel if equipped. Yeah, look. Nope, those are wires. I probably shouldn't pull at those. That's pretty neat. Look at that, a little funnel. Comes with a little funnel that you could refill your tank with if you need to in emergencies. That's pretty neat. So yeah, that's tons of cool stuff down here. Let's see how easy it is to pull these up. Yep. Oh, that's another strap for the baby seat. It's an anchor. Yep. Pulls up easy. I don't even have to slam it close. I just push this button. It's pretty neat. All right, so let's get on the road and get this thing driving. Again, I'm really excited because this is the first time I'm actually ever driving anything with a push button stop and the electronic transmission. So there's no gear selector, there's no stick there, so that's kind of neat. Before we go, I'm gonna get my seat arranged and adjusted. I'm gonna get my seat adjusted. So, gotta get okay, there's the lumbar support. I like that. And ooh, I'm already tall enough as it is, so I'm gonna get a little bit, let's go forward. Oh, there we go. That's too far. Let's go back a little bit. Right there. Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm where I'm at. I have the key fob, foot on the brake. I'm gonna turn on, and we went. That was pretty easy. I'm gonna turn up the air a lot right now because it's really warm in here. So that feels nice. So we're gonna put this thing in drive. So very simply, I'm gonna push the drive button. Here we go. Door's just locked, so that's good. Good to know. This car's turning, so I'm gonna go. Actually, it feels very smooth and very quiet. I have to adjust these mirrors a little bit so that I could see. There we go. Yeah, so all the controls are right at my fingertips. We got everything here with the thumbs. Looks like we have some cruise control settings. Lane keep assist maybe. Telephone settings here, volumes. All right, so I'm gonna test out the blind spot warning. This guy's speeding past me. Oh, I put my turn signal on to try to get in the left lane. It warned me that Yahoo was driving past me so fast, so that was cool. All right, so this has a dynamic mode button right here. If I push that, it looks on the screen here. I have normal, sport, and comfort. 3 different driving modes. So I'm gonna put it in sport. Let's make this thing a little sporty. We're gonna go back out on the highway. We're gonna give it a little bit of a punch. All right, we're accelerating a little bit. Yeah, nice little pickup to it. I could already tell the difference between the sport and the normal mode, just how it's driving. It has a little bit more of a kick. And I could hear it. I could hear it hum more. I'm going to change it back to normal, which I'm hoping that you could do while you're driving. And the resistance on the pedal, I could feel in the pedal a little bit too, how it's just driving a little different. There's a windshield wiper on the back. That's pretty neat. Sometimes it's the small stuff. All right, so let's see, the navigation button pulls up a map so we can see where we are. We're right here on Route 30 in Greensburg, PA. We got the push button park. You pull back for rear. This neutral has a little nub on it. The drive is a circle. So they're all different. So if you're like, just looking here and you could just pull down and look down and feel, oh, I'm going in reverse because I pulled reverse. So as I put it into reverse, then I could see on here on the screen where I'm going. I'm moving my wheels and it's adjusting the video where it's going. So I want to aim for that spot over here. So I'm going to aim my lines, although I hope my front end is going to be okay up there. It might not be, so I'm going to straighten out. Let's see if I can get there. I'm right in the middle of the line. This is a horrible job. So I'm going to put it in drive just by selecting up. Come back up here. Flick it back for reverse. Now I can line it up nice. Get in there. Get in there. I'm also using my traditional mirrors as well. And boom.
So how was it, Dave?
Oh, it was great. I kind of don't want to give these back, but there you go.
Well, you don't have to. We can make that happen for you.
Well, I do have a couple questions. I was wondering if you could show me some things inside that I was playing around and saw.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
So I noticed these buttons up here with the house and then the 3 buttons.
Yes.
What are those?
Those are your home link buttons. They control your garage door. So what you do is you have 1, 2, and 3 different garage door settings. There's some customers that even can link it up to their interior lights. So that's how you control that.
Very cool. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. Seats here in the back move up real nice and easy by pushing the button and they flip up.
Yep.
Now, put the cargo down. How do they go all the way down?
There's a handle right on the side. You simply have to just pull the handle and it'll fold flat. In our older model, they were kind of up a little bit more like this. So on the new 17, we actually have leveled them out.
Oh wow. Okay, so if we were closing that and then
Power tailgate, standard.
these guys pull down here.
Yep, you just pull the handle, keep the handle pulled, and just let them go
There
down.
we go. That's what we were looking to do before.
Yep, so you can see you have a nice flat storage, and then you also have some storage underneath here as well. Spare tire would be right underneath here. You have your jack and everything right here for you. But you do have roadside assistance for 4 years, 50,000 miles. So all you'd have to do is make a phone call and someone would come and take care of it for you.
Wow, that's very cool.
Nice feature on a nice hot day like today. All you're gonna do is hit the unlock button 3 times, 1, 2, and 3, and then just hold it, and you have a complete vent system.
That is very cool.
Okay, if you take the key fob out of the inside of the key fob, you can actually put it into the door and turn it to the left 3 times and hold it, and all your windows will go back up. So a quick way to do that if there was a storm coming, you're at the park or anything like that.
Wow, that's really cool.
This package also has an automatic engine start as well, and a lot of other safety features.
And then tell me about the front end, because you said that the front end was changed for this model?
This is gonna be our new look in the future for Acura. We don't change it often, probably every 5 to 6, 7 years. This is a diamond pentagon grille. It's going to, it's first introduced on the 2017 MDX. It will trickle down into our sedans and our smaller SUV, which is the RDX, next year. Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you for letting me take it for a spin. Thank you for watching the very first episode of First Gear. If you liked what you saw and want to see more, check out our inventory at smailacura.com. What do you want to see me drive next? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching First Gear. Zoom.